Today, I was so glad I got really good rest last night. Didn't feel like really trying to make my fringe and bangs look good, so I just brushed it back. Though I'm not fond of the look. Last night, I was looking into organization and resources, service called SAM, which is Service Access and Management. It was a resource I had between 2012 and 2015 or 2016, and I've had the service before, and I had a case manager, and it was super uber helpful with my mental health and getting through school and getting the proper help I needed for the things that I was going through, and it was amazing. I got discharged because I no longer needed the service. That the only benefit was essentially staying on just in case I would eventually need it again, but we all agreed that that's not really logical, so we instead closed me out and discharged me from the service and the program. I don't know if it's really a program, and I was told that I could always, return if I ever needed the service again, and that I could request the caseworker I had prior, granted that she still worked there and such. So I called them this morning. It's 11:30. So I was able to call them. Apparently I have to go in. I would have to show up to get an intake. But at least I know that now. I'm really hungry, so I'm going to force myself outdoors. And I want to actually get Chinese food, but that's a farther walk. Much farther. And I really don't want to go that far, so I'm going to try to I need to get rice from my mom since I ate hers, so I have to replace it. So I'm going to do that. So I'll either go up to the grocery store. Well, I guess I'll have to go up to the grocery store to get it. Though I'm planning on getting myself food as well. I don't know if it'll be from the grocery store or a fast food type place. I'm kind of thinking the less places I have to go to, the better. So I'll probably try to stop at the grocery store, and then I will probably just, I'm thinking about trying to go to the Salvation Army to, get some clothes I need, but, I really don't want to do that either. So I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. But in other news, I actually went on the 13personality.com or whatever. I've taken that test a few times in the past, and I always got the same personality type, and I was curious to what it would say now, that about the extroverted versus introverted thing. And so I went through and I answered as honestly and as closely as possible, and holy crap, to my surprise, apparently I have a very high rate. It'll show you how the percentiles of how extroverted versus introverted, and surprisingly it is I have a very high percentage of introvertness versus extrovertness. But so I did get a new personality type or whatever, though I feel like it is pretty fitting to my personality with the reading up on the thing. I also feel like not all of it applies to me. And I feel like another personality that's even rarer, and it's like 1% of the population have it. So, like, not, I feel like I'm in between a little bit because, like, I feel like some of the things fall into another possible category. So I'm not sure. But I was working on dishes. Mom wants me to get all the dishes done before she comes home from work. So I, of course, did a bunch of dishes. And now I'm going to go out, get some rice, get some food, and then come back. So I got home from my walk a little bit ago. Went to the grocery store, replaced the rice that I ate. Got like a 20 nugget thing from the grocery store to go. Got a hoagie, got a drink. I am currently home, of course, as you can see. Very frustrated because, I mean, right now I'm watching Impractical Jokers, and it's a show I like and enjoy, but the dog, it's driving me insane. He's right there. He annoys me to no end. That bag of yarn over there was there. This dog was going to sit on that bag that was right there and like doing his weird little bed making thing and like tearing out all the yarn like a lunatic. Very frustrating. I also don't feel complete content just sitting here. Like, I'm glad that I'm in my house and not really in public any longer than I have to be. But at the same time, I don't like just sitting in here not doing a whole lot. And like, I'm not in the mood to actually really do a whole lot. And anytime I've been out in public, which has been a lot as of like the past week, I listen to music to help me cope with being in public. And guess what? Like I'm getting so tired of like the music I have. Like it's music I like, but it's just like it doesn't do it for me. Or like, you know, I've listened to the same things, like repeated songs a whole bunch, and it's just tiring. I do have Audible though, so that does help. That like if I'm not in the mood to like actually, you know, make cosplay videos or do role playing or with my cosplay characters that I made, or if I am not in the mood or unable to go on a walk and, you know, look around and stuff, that Audible gives me this this method of, you know, just getting really sucked into a story and engaging in a tale of, but that's better than my actual life. So I'm getting kind of like, I think it's like a little bit restless, but I feel more comfortable being inside than I would if I was out. So I think I guess I'll try to finish this episode of IJ Impractical Jokers, and then I can put the load of dishes away that I washed earlier, do another load, and then start soaking other dishes so I can get them all done before 5:30, which we're making good progress. I mean, it's only 12:35, so that's good. Yeah, so got that going for me, and then I can look into, I think the other things I'm planning on doing in the most immediate future is I'm gonna edit my vlog video diary from yesterday that requires little. I'm going to do that. Do dishes, listen to audiobook while washing dishes. Gonna reach out to my one friend, and see if he wants to socialize a little bit via the internet. So yeah, that's the most immediate. I know I should probably get my room done, but I think right now I'm going to just get some work done and then relax some more, kind of get the dishes out of the way, and then kind of maybe go through some clothing. So we'll see. Okay, so I got all the dishes done. I got my day 3 vlog video uploaded. I'm pretty sure it's against the YouTube algorithm though, because of the whole, like, I don't know, I haven't figured it out. All I know is that a lot of things that I need to do to help manage my videos, like when I upload them, is I have to go on my actual laptop to, like, you know, put some things in, like change, I think I have to change the category it shows up, and I'm pretty sure everything's automatically set on comedy. So like, oh no, I'm like, that's not a comedy video, it's a vlog and people thing. So I got all the dishes done. I actually live streamed as well, and I made some TikToks, some videos. I live streamed and ended up playing Resident Evil on my live stream on TikTok after a tedious time of trying to get my stand to stand up and all that. And so it was really cool. I got to do that. My phone actually died during the live stream because Resident Evil never freaking ends. I'm like, oh, the game's over. And then of course it's not. Of course it's never over. I found Mia. I'm like, I found Mia and I gave her the thing, and like, wow. Really? It's insane. I can't believe it, because now Mia has to find Ethan. It's insanity. But it's still a good game. I did not finish it yet because my phone died, and I also wanted to help my mom out, so I did. So I came downstairs and talked to her a little bit and helped take care of her a bit. I was getting very bothered though. I noticed I tend to be a little bit more sensitive when it comes to television and certain things, and I don't really know what specifically. I was bothered just like a moment or two ago by something on television where they did a show or a movie that was based on something horrible, where, you know, this girl told her parents that I guess are religious that, you know, that she likes girls and that she had a girlfriend, and they like sent her to this house or something where it's like they're gonna fix you, and they basically, like, at this house, like, they keep them trapped and they're like hostages, and they like beat them, and I don't know. That was just very effed up, and it very much bothered me, because it's like, I'm at a point where I do see things logically, where, you know, there is both good and bad things in this world, and it's a fallen world, and I can only truly look to God to you know, fully trust and rely on, you know. But at the same time, I'm seeing this world from a slightly more pessimistic, logical view of, like, you know, I feel like I'm seeing things more as like potentially bad. Even if I don't see it as bad, I see it as a potentially bad thing. And at this point, like, I still like the things I like even horror movies and stuff, but like, that is based on an actual true story and situation, and it wasn't just made up. And I don't need any reminders right now about how effed up the world is, because I'm far too aware of that. And it's not okay. That's not okay. It's so messed up. I hate that. I hate what happened to that person. And nope, not talking about it. No, not talking. You know, can't believe there are people who are that horrible and think that just, I can't believe it. Me off. Sorry. Ticks me off. I hate when people do evil things and like do it under the name of God or whatever. That's messed up. That's not what God wants. I overly sympathize with things like that. It's one of the major reasons why I can't really stay up with current events too frequently, or I don't watch the news. Not because I don't want to know what's going on, because you hear so many effed up things on the news and I don't need any reminders of that. But you know, I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna take a bath and I'm gonna relax. Today was a pretty good day. I actually feel a lot better today than I did the past few days and possibly week or so, because, you know, I made the decision to, you know, just go out once today and not go very far and go to one location and come back. And I was getting, you know, as you saw earlier, a little bored and like, you know, discontent, but I actually think it was a lot better that way, because being in this house, like, I'm not saying I want to be a recluse or like be trapped in the house all the time, but I definitely think it's beneficial, because it's just, ooh, I just get so, you know, when I'm out in public too much and forcing myself to be outside like I normally would, if this whole thing didn't happen, you know, the whole deal. So I feel very good today. Like, I feel like good, and I don't feel like I was put under a whole lot of stress. Like, I'm still going through stuff, but being in a place where I feel comfortable and like not being drained felt amazing. And so I think today was a lot better. So I think I'm probably not going to really update anymore tonight, I don't think. So just in case I don't, I'm going to say, love you guys later. Thank you for watching another step in my journey. Have a good morning, evening, night, afternoon, whatever it is. And remember that there's always hope. Bye.